And we're just going to go, welcome back, everybody, for round 5 of Spain.
For another interesting matchup, yeah.
Familiar matchup, familiar faces, but no ones we've had on stream so far. And we're going to be transitioning. It is Dave again versus Alex, who I believe is one of your teammates from Royal Blue, right?
He is, yeah. 2 former world champions playing against each other.
Same year as well.
Yeah.
Standard versus the Leon versus next stage wielders. So they're going to be kicking it off.
World champs think alike, huh? Playing the same nation.
They know what's best.
Grand Blue.
Drew.
But I couldn't convince Alex on Grand Blue.
Yeah, it sounds like Alex is going to be the one going first here.
Riding a Honolulu, huh? Oh. Two world champs think alike, even riding the same card, huh? Another Neo mirror. Yeah.
Yeah, like how there's like riding this Honolulu's like, yeah, guys, we're copying the same stuff verbatim, no changes. And this is from the no changes team.
So we see Dave's trying to go on the aggression side again. Let's see how Alex tries to handle it.
We're just straining out his deck there, saying no god. Yeah, now it's going to be going down to 1 damage. Yeah, not a big deal against it, just taking the game slowly. Going 1 by 1. 2nd damage, yeah.
Deciding to go to 2 here. Let's see what Alex is opting to do here. Getting the Anama, getting the draw. Let's see if he's also going to the aggression. Also, we've seen before Neo is like, they both like the mirror we saw before was also playing very aggressive, right? Let's see if it also goes like that, or if they try to shift different gear.
Do you reckon they're on the same build, or?
I'm not sure on what build they are, but I believe they're on a similar build. At least I know they don't have the same plant token.
True.
Wow. Getting the 2 damage to draw 2, that's huge.
Yeah, the double Elm is crazy right now.
So Alex decides to fight back with aggression, huh?
And does Dave have the heal guard? Because if Dave doesn't, he might end up being pushed pretty high right now.
Sometimes attack is just the best defense. Seeing a Mistoff here.
Yeah, Mistoff is like not a very... that's a critical.
Oh, getting a crit, that's huge.
Yeah.
Oh, no defensive and 2 horticulture. That's probably not the best thing you want to see, but one of the better side in damage to land than 2 Anelmas or 2 Enlagos.
Yeah, that's a really unfortunate spot to be in right now if you're Alex and Dave. Or if you're Dave, rather. Yeah, but the other plant carpet, but I don't know, the double horticulture or physical. Yeah, the enamel right there, at least is ideal. So I'd imagine you're pretty happy about that right now.
Depends on what Alex wants to go next, right? If he hits 3 strides or do 1 more turn off grade 2 gaming.
Yeah, and draws the heal off that as well by the looks of it. I think you'd rather be checking it right now for sure.
I don't know, yeah, maybe, I don't know, because having a heal, drawing a heal means you also have your G-Gods in rotation, right? Because Enlagov can recycle in the back. And as we've seen before, if you PG twice and use Robotina, right? You can recycle the PGs. And next turn, you just get it back with Enlagov and have the whole defensive play again rotation, which is also very valuable. So it's had good side check in the heal and also drawing it into it. So yeah. Damaging 2 horticulture and still calling 1. What a true gamer. It's also a crit. So, as we've seen before, what do you think? Do you think like maybe they should still go on the aggression side, or like maybe take it slow and work more with Honley?
I feel like Dave's aggro has been kind of hurt a little bit by the fact that he's now seen the double horticultural off out. So like, yeah, he's got 1 on the board, but the fact he can't muster more from the deck, it's probably going to be kind of rough. The
damaging a Leo guard.
Yeah, damaging a PG is really important now. Well, it's rather important for Dave because he knows that's 1 less in circulation now. Do you reckon if you're Dave, you start shifting gear slowly to try and deny the heal for Alex?
Also depends on the hand quality, right? Because like, yeah, I mean, having to face down now means he probably would take next one or like next turn damage to see if he has a PG, get a PG in rotation, right? While you're on Katrina. Because the good thing also on Katrina is like it doesn't need CB to spawn tones, which is very free. So yeah. Dave decides to return the flower carpet back to hand. Let's see what Alex opts to do here. Taking his time to think. Maybe he doesn't have the history stride. But also we have seen some builds which is not playing history stride. So far we don't know. Alex hasn't shown any information if he's playing the history stride or not at all. Right? And I don't know if Dave and Alex know what day each other is on, if they have the history stride or not.
Oh, I saw Katrina. I don't think Alex is on the history stride build.
It looks like he doesn't have it because we can see in his hand he has a trailing rose, right?
Yeah, I think that's trailing rose going to be the one to do it, yeah. Yeah, I think Alex is just thinking if it's worth staying with it low because he knows Dave has got the history stride, right?
Yeah.
Well, like he knows that Dave runs it. And yeah, catching him up to Dave's hand, we can see he's got it as well.
But also we see that Dave did not have a heal god before, so Alex didn't see that information that he didn't have a heal, so he might, because he's not playing history stride, decide to stay one more turn on grade 2 and see if he can chip again for some damage. And maybe to bank that he doesn't have a heal again.
I wonder if Alex is a world, you just ride your Stampioning, just call a homily and just try and ride it out.
It's hard to say, because while we tested, he sometimes also use trailing, because trailing rose also has a good size, like it gives 3 tones plus 5k, right? So you can do the aggression, and also depends like, he decides to swing. So it's one more turn on 2. So he probably has the information, like trying to work with information that he didn't see heal last turn, that he's trying to chip again. Swinging to Regard here. Knowing certain case probably be intercept, taking away his decision. Either he intercepts or takes it away. Checking is free. Probably not the best thing you want to see for grade 2 game, but also peaceful striding, right? Both people on 3 damage now. Let's see if Dave fires back with his history stride, or also decides to stay on grade 2. But we also see on Dave's side, his board state is a little less than
a little lacking,
Alex,
less than
right?
ideal, less than optimal.
Both sides played a grade 2 game, and that has not been in ages we see grade 2 gaming before, right?
Because I think Dave is just kind of like happy because he knows that that means Alex either is breaking a little bit, or
he just doesn't have the information. He doesn't have the history stride, right?
So yeah, I think Dave is just knowing that if he chooses to history strike, and Alex on the other build is going to
check the crit here. That's not you want. Checking heal.
It's pretty big. There's going to be another one.
Deciding what to heal down because it can matter later on with Robertina, because you need to put 2 units with the same name back. Opts to heal down the horticulture.
The second check is going to be the
The
Elementaria.
Elementaria, also not really the card you want to see in damage. But also giving it defensive means he's on 20k Vanguard, which stops the aggression a bit from Dave's side. Alex taking his time to think, because grade 2 gaming sometimes very resource heavy. You need to plan out your resources, right? Decides to take it away.
Keeps going that critical there, got him.
Turning his flower carpet again.
Alex ought to be pretty happy. We can see another NL in his hands. Is he thinking, he's going to do his rewriting, yeah. trying to draw. Alex not looking very happy with that draw there. Looked like a ladder maybe.
Wasn't quite sure, but the opts to swing again, Regot. Knowing how to grade 2 game, always swinging to Regot, right? Sometimes helpful.
Well, I feel like with Alex's board state, like he knows that it takes more out of Dave to swing into him, and he can bounce back better. So I think it's actually okay to just be negging Dave's board and then just swinging back over.
But I think at this point it's also maybe better to swing to Regot because you're swinging 10 on 10, so you give Dave the chance if he wants to intercept or like keep his piece, right? And if he's swinging to Regot, it's like only there's no much decision. He cannot intercept, so he loses his piece or he guards with another piece for that piece. Showing the heel.
That's gonna be another one. So he can stay grade 2 game. He just doesn't really care, does he? And now they're just gonna swing at the maiden again.
So Dave's board, Alex's board is pretty healthy here.
Yeah. I think because Alex's board is so full and like it's always going to take more out of Dave to clear Alex's than Alex to clear Dave's. I think it's going to be a case where until one of them rides up, Alex is going to keep doing this.
Yeah.
Swing rear, swing van. If you got it, swing rear. Like,
both decides to grade 2 game again.
Man, this Seabreeze is going to go crazy.
Seabreeze 2025. Oh, using the card,
Just
getting
let him
history stride next turn.
Well, no, he does it now because he showed the Ahsha.
Yeah, and getting the old, he showed the V Ahsha to get the G Ahsha, right?
Of course.
Yeah. So opted that he next turn can ride into G Ahsha and still go into history stride, which might be enough because Alex is already on 4 damage. So taking every Vanguard swing with caution, right?
But also, I mean, 2 of his hand is non-shield now, right? So Alex can maybe tempted to ride up and just go ham and hope he sees it.
But also Dave is on 3 damage, so has a little bit room of more to take damage.
Probably a long shot. Is there ever a world where you go like force 2? Not really, right? Because you run out of force
Sometimes
markers.
it can happen. Depends on if you want to play on a really fast pace, right?
Yeah.
So maybe Dave is also
But Ahsha has no
taking caution
history stride, so no, you can't. So I'm thinking, is there a world where you just go like history for double force 2 and just swing, hope for triggers, and just make it big and kill, but it probably doesn't pan
I mean,
out
in this
very
case, when Alex already 4, Dave can consider, but also like taking 2 force 1 is also big power, right? So it may be down to what Dave believes more. If he checks a crit more, or like value the 10k power more, right? Both player really taking his time there, what to do, what to not do. 2 well-known players, right? So they know what they have to plan out a bit. They plan out a bit more, and also know what happens if certain things go wrong.
Yeah, like both these players know what it takes to like play at the very top, so you can see that coming into play now. Because yeah, you can see them kind of sitting there considering every option. Because, you know, a mistake here, it's round 5 of Swiss. They're both, I believe, undefeated.
I believe they're X1 at the moment.
Yeah,
because they've lost to Louis before, right?
Of course,
so,
yeah.
So,
like, I don't think you can afford to make mistakes at this step, right? This stage in the game.
I really like it that both players are taking the time to really think through everything and try to do as little error as they can.
Absolutely.
No guarding here, going to 5. Very risky here for Alex. So maybe he thinks he's closing out the game soon, or thinks he can tank a whole turn.
I wonder if, yeah.
Tough matchup, huh? Especially in the mirror.
Yeah, especially when like they're both like refusing to ride up. It's just not happening. Because I think Alex's ride up is so much weaker than Dave's, and I don't think he can really justify it. Unless Dave's on like 4-5, and then Alex can maybe go the Sampione, go for the 5 attacks, and just hope that's enough.
Alex is in a tough position here, especially being on 5.
And I think because so much of his hand is like tailor to just riding
RPG here for a 10k shield.
Yeah. I think so much of his hand is like non-shield, so
Yeah.
it's really hard to just.
And
ride
also
up.
knowing that Dave just got a history stride, I don't know if he can tag a whole time.
There you go, yeah, I
Opted
think
to
he's
riding
like,
up.
gotta do it, right? But the trouble is that small that gives Dave not only history shot, but it gives him Katrina, which is super scary.
Using the ladder here to draw a card and get Vang up +5. Could maybe be enough.
That's rough. That's a heal he just drew.
Could be a little rough, but also he has more defensive. If he
Yeah.
checks the heals now, he goes down to 4 maybe again, and still having a G-Gun, it's very huge.
I mean, of course, he's also sitting on 5, isn't he? That's rough. Soul Blasting your drawing card. What's that card gonna be? And that's another heal.
Another heal, that's a bit rough.
That is brutal. Would have healed down to 3.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah, we saw. That's rough, buddy.
Seeing Alex flexing here, 2 heals in the camera.
He's like, Dave, we can go band for band.
Let's see how Dave interacts here, because he has 2 grade 3 in hand, we know, and we don't know about the rest. Last drive check, he drive checked grade 2, so there's only 5k shield.
True.
So we actually don't know how many 15 shields or big shields he actually has in his hand. I mean, part of the point is also he's only on 3 damage.
Yeah, he's there because he's been guarding this whole time, right? So, like, how long can he keep doing it for? Yeah, Super 1, you're going to make 2 tokens. Or is it 4 tokens?
Yeah, 4 tokens. Swing was 23 here. It's not very easy to guard. And the one reguard is, I believe Stampioni doesn't give power if the other side is on grade 2.
I
So
believe so, yeah.
so it's a 10k swing and a 20k swing. 2
Last
deposits.
check.
Rough. Oh, 2 blanks
Brutal.
here. Not the
rough.
point. Not a game state at this point where you want to see the 2 blanks here, but
Especially when you know if you're Alex what could have been, right?
going to 4 and checking defensive draw here. Very huge, the defensive draw.
Especially when he goes to Stampioni, though.
Also rides in the peony, getting 2 tokens as well. And also Ahsha and also Katrina now gets 1 token, means he has a board full of tokens now.
Yeah.
With 5 tokens, he can basically grab everything out of deck, and at the amount he wants out of deck.
Yeah, I think he realized he forgot to make the tokens on the right, but it's a mandatory effect that does change the game state, so...
Knowing is out. Need to bang on the heel, which doesn't happen.
Yeah, I think they're scooping here. I think they know exactly what's about to happen. That is an unfortunate turn of events there.
2 world champions playing each other, and the premium world champ again won in the game where we are having in the format today, which is also premium.
It's crazy how many of the best players bring Katrina, but it's such a close, such a tight deck.
Yeah.
So, especially in the mirror, these little increments pull
Correct.
through so much.
Yeah, I mean they both decided to do very long off grade 2 gaming, right? Like Alex never touches G zone at all.
Yeah.
But the important part, where are all the Grand Blues, man?
Shit deck, bro.
Bro.
We saw that. That was brutal, man. That was brutal. Wait, Dave knows the 2 draws, right? Brutal.
I drew 4 and boom. I drew 4
We're like, wow, if he heals right now, that is so strong. Sees 2 draws. Oh, he's Chad. I think he's cooked. Guys, I think he is fucked.
Just draw better, bro.
I was cooked when I drove check 2 grade 3s basically. At the mid to later stages of the grade 2 gaming.
Yeah, it was a bit rough. Yeah.
But I reckon what we're probably going to do is we're going to take a short little break. We're round 6 to go, so 2 more squeeze rounds.
Yeah.
And then Top Cut. So we're officially halfway into the day. A really, really cool game. So we're going to keep searching out for some cool decks, cool matchups to bring to you guys. And until then, guys, stay safe, take care, and we'll see you guys very, very soon.